right, behind this door is another door. Oh, Kakashi. I love that episode for Kakashi. That was like the only. I don't often enjoy filler. Like if it's a one episode thing that's just them being goofy, characters being goofy, I'm usually okay with it. Filler arcs are just like
I actually like the Sword Beast filler arc. That was cool to me.
Like for Bleach?
Yeah.
That was interesting. It opened up more lore, and they were able to go deeper into some characters that they didn't really get a lot of time to go into.
Yeah.
But it's not significant to the story.
I also like all the stuff with what is his name?
Hisagi?
Nope. I can't think of his name. You know what I'm talking about. Moo ha 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 ha.
Don Kananji.
Yeah, Don Kananji.
I hate that
I like
guy.
the stuff with Don Kananji.
I hate him so much.
Katakuta Riser and all that stuff.
I hate him so much.
So good.
Actually, the funny thing is, the very first episode he was in, that's not filler. The very first episode he was in wasn't filler.
Oh. So who do you hate more, Don Kananji or the Grape Kid from Hero Academia?
Isn't his name Mineta or something like that?
I think so, Mineta. Yeah, I think so.
I fucking hate that kid so much. We should watch some Hero Acca while I'm here. I was rewatching and I'm at the point where I'm at the festival thing.
Oh, okay.
Sports festival. Yeah, Mineta's. Oh my god.
I mean, he's a survivor.
I didn't tell you. Speaking of Mineta and speaking of what he like, the Grape Kid. There was a moment where Winter Soldier's new girlfriend's son. Now he doesn't know about Kamen Rider, and he doesn't know what he did. But so my nickname back home is JJ, right? So everybody calls me JJ. And it's just kind of funny because he doesn't like to call me by my name. He likes to mess around because, like I told you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he calls me Gigi sometimes, which is annoying as hell. But I'm like, whatever. Kids are annoying. So one day he was just messing around with like extra names to call me stuff, and he was going off of like Gigi and ended up calling me Michi. And for a second,
you told me about this one, but keep
like
going.
A level of rage that you shouldn't have against a child. But then I immediately stopped myself because I'm like, don't do it. Don't like calm the fuck down, because he doesn't know anything about he doesn't know about Kamen Rider. He doesn't know about who Michi is, what he's done. He doesn't know anything. So it's like it'd almost be like if someone were fucking around with just a name or whatever. Oop, I said that mad loud. If someone was messing around with a name, and shut up, Arnaldo. Shut up, Arnaldo. Shut your mouth. It's like if somebody were messing around with a name and they called you Shao Tucker or something like that. They're like, oh, Chris Tucker's brother, Shao Tucker. You know what I mean? It's like, you know what I mean? Yeah. It's like, you called me a terrible thing and you've upset me greatly, but you don't know who that person is, so I'll
like what happened with a friend of ours in school.
Who's that?
Mr. Lay.
You said Lay?
Mr. Cool Lay.
What did she call him?
Remember she clicked?
She didn't call him anything. Yeah, she just clicked at him. That was messed up.
But she doesn't understand.
Valeria was such a nice girl that it was just like, oh, well. It's like, oh, well.
I wonder how he's doing.
Yeah, same. I haven't. Yeah, you don't hear anything.
Funniest thing.
A lot of people just drop off of Facebook and you just don't really.
Yeah. Funniest thing is when he was drunk. The funniest thing, the man was rolling on walls.
He was like, "Yo, what's up, guy?" He kind of turned into a bro when he was drunk.
Yeah,
it was interesting. He's a cool guy though, so it wasn't like an asshole-y vibe kind of bro. It was like the cool kind of like, yeah, let's go
hang out, shoot, run to town, yada
yada kind of bro. The kind of bro you'd actually want to hang out with.
For real?
Like unironically.
He's the bro that gives the bros good names.
Word. Basically.
He's a broski.
He's a broski. Why not? Oh my goodness. I remember he had a crush on Pansy Irma.
He did.
Oh, and it's been revealed. I'll probably never see these people again. Yeah, he had a crush on me.
You say that,
and then he was mad at me
creep up on you.
Stuff.
You
Nothing
do
happened
stuff.
though. Nothing really happened though.
That's what they all say.
But you know what did happen? She hit a deer. That was hilarious. Oh my! That
Oh,
was
that
the worst thing. She hits a deer, and me and Carl are sitting there. It was early on in like freshman year, so me and Carl already know each other for a while. We were in my room watching One Piece. Right? We were watching like Water 7, I think.
And she interrupted my episode.
We were watching. We were arguing about Paulie and how dumb it is that like we were like, oh, he has to have a devil fruit power. It has to be a devil fruit power. All of a sudden, his phone starts ringing. He picks up the phone. He's like, hello. And then you hear crying. He was like, you're like, what's going on? What happened? Okay, you need to talk because like you're just crying. I don't know what you're saying. And she's just like, I hit a deer. And Carl just starts cracking up laughing, and I was just like, what? And I was just like, I'm like, what did she say? He said she hit a deer. It's just like, oh my god, it's messed up. And then she hangs up from Carl because she didn't get like the reaction she expected. And then, like 2 seconds later, she calls me, and I'm just like, "Oh snap!"
And he's still laughing
And I'm
because I
still
was laughing.
because it's just like, oh my god! And I was like, "Why you call?" I was like, first of all, why you call me second? What you talking about?" I'm like, "I'm sitting next to Carl," and she's like, "Oh snap!" I'm like, "Yeah, that was kind of messed up." I was like, "What'd you learn?" It's like Carl's not good for emotional stuff. I'm like, "Yeah, right."
You would think by then she would have known that, but lesson learned.
That was so great. That was so great. Like, it's just that moment of like you expect to get like something out of a person. It's just like they give you the opposite reaction. It's just like, oh wait, which one? I need to trade.
I am sworn to carry your burden.
Because I'm too heavy.
Just gotta do that Euro training.
I know, right? I'll give you that. A bunch of crap that I don't want to carry. Here, use this Falmer arrow too. So I'm never gonna use that. No, I just no. I give you a staff of reanimation. You out of your ever loving, mother loving. Yeah. Let's see. I mean, everything she wears is a thing I don't, or takes is a thing I don't have to carry, so I'm back down to 320. Yeah! Slim. Nice.
We could get you there one day.
Ow. That really hurt.
That's the bad side?
Yeah.
I thought you said left side.
Right side.
Oh, my bad.
I accidentally said left side when I said it, but I meant right side, not correct.
Okay.
But that's the one that like stuck in your head, I guess. Reprints. They don't always work. Oh man, that was messed up though. Also, speaking of devil fruits, like, cause we found out what happens to what's his names when they awaken.
Paramecia.
Zone users.
Zone, yeah.
You always say paramecia for zone.
Well, no, because when you were saying it, I thought you were gonna go into with Don Quixote. That's why I said paramecia.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we know what happens to zone users because the beast guards in Impel Down are actually awakened zone users. So awakening tends to be a thing that I guess it's just like a stronger level of whatever power you have, I guess. And if you're a zone user, I guess you just turn into you basically go full chopper. Only you're stuck like that. I think
you're like a were version kind of yourself.
Yeah, you get like because like the cow, zebra, giraffe, they're all huge. The Impel Down guards, and it's the weirdest thing because I'm not entirely sure what would happen to a Logia because I don't think we've seen a Logia that was awakened. We have seen Paramecia, and it seems like Paramecia have always been like Luffy with the gum fruit, or like Don Quixote with the what's it called, string fruit or something like that. They apply like their devil fruit power applies some kind of property to their own bodies. But awakening seems to be a thing where they can like extend that power to their surroundings.
Which would make certain characters busted if they could do that.
Word. So like, Dogtooth was a person, Charlotte Katakuri. He was the person who Luffy was fighting from Big Mom's crew, who's like arguably one of the strongest, possibly the strongest of
Her kids.
And actually Perospero might be the strongest. But yeah, he fought Dogtooth. Dogtooth is a freaking monster, and all of a sudden, halfway through, not only can he see a little bit into the future because his observation hockey is that broken, he can also he has awakening because he's a mochi man. He turned the entire room into like mochi, and it was like all like rubbery and weird and fluffy or whatever. So like you would like sink into the floor and stuff like that.
I'm just imagining
or
like
the floor would turn soft.
The Baroque Works people, like Mr. One. Imagine him just turning ground into swords and stuff.
Now, would he turn into swords or would he turn into metal? Because it doesn't seem like.
Well, the only reason I thought swords is because he was able to do it perpendicular to his body sometimes.
That is true.
And I'm pretty sure he was a paramecia. Because I feel like Zola would have had a tougher time if he was a Logia.
Yeah, I don't think he's a. I mean,
sometimes
it's hard to classify some of those.
I mean, he could be a special Logia, but I feel like they would have said something though.
Yeah, because he didn't produce swords. Like he couldn't break them off his body and then be like. Ha.
That's why I figured he was a zone because he was able to make them perpendicular.
Yeah.
And his body, which is kind of what Luffy does with the rubber. So I figured he was a paramecia.
Yeah.
Because that could be scary if you just like he would be on some Fullmetal Alchemist stuff. Just making swords come up out of the ground.
Isn't there a character that can do that? There's a character that does. Like when they use their power, they make like a bunch of swords come out of the ground. I feel like that's something that Byakuya might be able to do.
I think he like his materialize.
I think he had,
and then they can like shatter into the petals and stuff.
I think he had an extra thing to his Bankai later on that could do something along those lines.
Oh, it's possible. I didn't finish Bleach. I know what happens, but I haven't seen it myself. I don't know all the details.
It's crazy because so many people don't. So many people haven't read Bleach, and it's weird for me being one of the people who has, because I have to like tell, like every single time you run into a person who's just like, oh, this, that, and third about Bleach, but I don't know how it ends, or like this, that, and third, but that'd be funny if Orihime and Ichigo had a kid, and I'm sitting there like, yeah, they did.
It's more of Aizen's work.
Word. But it's just weird. Because I can't remember everything, but at the same time, it's
there's
like
a lot.
People look to you to be like, "Oh yeah, what happened?" I'm like, yeah. Oh, there's a door over there. Let me try to go over there.
Good job.
Perspective. Oh, that requires a key. That can't be opened anyway. So screw you, Carl.
Nah.
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 Okay. All right. Well, fine. Open the door. Can I jump it? Yeah. Right. Yeah, I feel really bad that Bleach ended the way it did. There's so much stuff that he could have done. There's so many cooler things that he could have made happen. But
I'm still waiting for the Shaman King to get reanimated. So good. But it's so old, though. It's terrible.
Yeah. Oh, and I want to see the animation for the new one for Shaman King Flowers. I want them to keep going. It sucks because all these new things they're like trying to be like, oh hey yeah, Shaman King's back, this, that, and third. Rurouni Kenshin's back, but they keep delaying stuff. Now Rurouni Kenshin I did hear about is gonna come back. The Hokkaido arc they put out like 3 chapters, which were dope. Because this kid tried to attack Kenshin and I was just like, that's a bad idea. They have a little bit of time. I think he said he said May when it comes back, like when he'll start up doing it again. Because I know Nobuhiro Watsuki had some troubles, something along the lines of like they found some stuff.
Question: have you been reading Hunter x Hunter?
Ooh, that was quick. No, I actually just finished. I finished Tagamibachi, the letter B thing, and now I'm reading Dr. Stone like in full. Like I'm actually committing time to reading that.
All right. Only reason I'm asking because I didn't click on the video, but there was a video of some scans of the most recent stuff, or more recent. I don't know if it was the most recent. But your boy was looking a little rough. Hisoka was looking a little rough.
Yeah, apparently he's fighting Crollo, or something like that. That's all I really know. I think he's fighting Crollo. Like he's finally getting his fight because I think they were actually able to like remove the thing that Kurapika, yeah. Because that was the whole point of the Green Island arc for them finding that one guy.
Yeah.
Yep. It's one of those things where it's like literally the bad guy needs a thing to happen and the good guy's like, well, we don't know about that, so we're gonna find this person. And it's like, yeah, but that person
is the key to helping the bad guy.
Yeah, maybe you shouldn't make it known. Why would you show me that? That couldn't wait till the end of the episode. Now I have to react to that thing in full and I don't have time. See, that's what happens when you scroll through Tinder. You found some picture of this. You find weird stuff on Tinder. Every once in a while, like, you'll scroll through Tinder and you'll find something, like, really weird. You're just like, okay.
I found a duck before.
You found a duck?
Yeah.
I found a Pikachu that was, like, pressed up against the glass and looking all weird in the subway. That was creepy.
I have to keep trying to find people on them.
Why is that?
I don't know, it's fun.
I don't know, it's fun. This guy. What are we gonna do with him?
I mean, is there anything you really can do?
No.
Oh, we've been talking about doing this for a while, so let's do it. Let's do it.
What?
The anime characters in your life thing.
Oh yeah, we did that before.
And last time we did it, we weren't recording though. We were just talking about it.
Yeah.
So,
Trying to think.
let's see. If you are Naruto, who is your Sasuke?
I'm lucky enough to not have any like people who are little bitches like that in my life. Arnoldo's like lucky. Are you talking about us?
No.
I'll smack you.
Yes.
Oh, now it is? Okay, well, fine. I'll beat your Sasuke then. Why not? Come on, let's cut off each other's arms. Let's go. Come on.
Look, you see him, he's choosing. He had to
Which one?
Left
He's like,
or
well, I
right?
just got the tattoo done on that arm, so do that arm.
Yeah.
Don't take the good one. It's got fresh prints on it. No,
But if you take that one, you can color it in like you wanted
okay,
to.
I know I have to save right here because this guy is going to be a beast. I remember dying here like a couple times.
Oh, I know you.
So let's see. I might have to. I should have set myself up and then saved. But I'm gonna go with Unrelenting Force. What was the other thing? I'm gonna conjure something real quick. No, I don't have the Flame Atronach thing. Weapons. Just gonna make sure I have everything. And I mean, there's nothing I can really do else. So let's go. Let's do it. That guy, this dude is a freaking monster. Like if I let him get attacks off. Can you let him get attacks off? Yeah, take that, bitch.
You know every boss has two forms.
What should I raise? Probably... If I raise stamina, that means I can carry more stuff. But I'll probably raise health, just because health is good. Yeah. Hack and slash, bladesman. I really don't use those. Critical charge,
You don't sprint and hit a lot.
I really don't, which is why I normally don't spend it on that. So let's see if I can spend it on heavy armor. Doesn't look like it, because that's Fist of Steel, and that's stupid. Yeah. No. Unarmed attacks. I don't use unarmed attacks. So, let's... I mean, I can always just do this.
Ooh, that did some damage.
It is done. The defiler is defeated. Take it.
Yeah, take it. Alright, this dude. Lydia, no!
Yeah, that one dazed her. Oh, so okay. So if you don't have a Sasuke,
I'm trying to think. I'm really trying to think though. My friend who is... Oh snap! It transported me out without me getting to go through anybody's stuff. Oh well. Let's see. My Sasuke. I don't really have one. In terms of a rival person, I'd probably say Winter Soldier. He's probably going to end up being a lot of the people. Because people are more complex than just
Skyrim's name shall remain at rest.
who's your Sakura?
This is as it should be.
The girl I liked that I never ended up with. There was a childhood friend of mine named China. Probably. Actually, you know what? My Sasuke is probably my cousin Corey. Even though he's not like he doesn't personify all like the negative parts of Sasuke. He's like all the good stuff. So he's a friend of mine for a really long time ago. I don't really hang out with him too much. He lives in like Northern or whatever. So yeah. Hey, look, it's a glowing ball. Let me see. Her eyes are creepy. Stop going through Tinder. I'll keep the sword.
Who's your Kakashi?
My Kakashi is probably my big brother, Mr. Wayne. So I was part of the Big Brothers Big Sisters thing because you know, I was raised by a single mom, so mom was like, yeah, he needs to be around positive people and this and that. Third. She surrounded me with a lot of men who were very positive people. Lots of friends of hers. Learned a lot of things through them, what to do, what not to do, and also from her, she put me in that program, and I met Mr. Wayne. He's pretty much kind of like been a mentor to me for a very long time. So yeah, I'd say him.
All right. Who would be your Jiraiya?
Jiraiya is probably my Jiraiya would probably actually be my grandfather. So I could see that. Let's see. The Ragged Flagon.
Ooh. Who would be your Konohamaru?
Person who I've
influenced and mentored
affected.
somewhat, and yeah.
I mean, in a bad way, but I guess you could say my nieces. Because both of my nieces, like, as much as they don't want to, like, oh, I didn't learn anything from it, they do take on some of my mannerisms and different things like that, so I'd say probably them. Let's see, what should we do now? Let's go mess around with transcribing this stupid lexicon. Taking care of business. Or do that.
All right. Let's see.
I gotta bring it to. There's the lady. Where was it? The farm that was like over here. Remember?
That's her.
Yeah.
I think it's this one because it's the only farm over here. Fast travel there. Give them all the.
I'm trying to think of another character from Naruto that could have a counterpart for you. Yeah, that's what we're talking about.
I know, right?
Like with respect to how they, affected Naruto.
You don't have to stay in Naruto.
Oh, I was just trying to get through Naruto before I jumped to another series.
Okay.
Ooh, who's your Ebisu?
Ebisu was the teacher who kind of like was a jerk to him at first, but then
who also helped train Konohamaru. Was like Naruto's a bad teacher, blah blah blah.
Also, but Ebisu also
got respect for him, and
Ebisu did get respect for him eventually.
Yeah. I think that'd be a good one.
My wrestling coach. Because originally, when I was a kid, when I was in 10th grade, I got in a fight with a kid over some dumb stuff, and it was stupid. but I did.
Could always use help picking crops if you need a few extra
Not
coins.
cabbage. I need the Nern Root people. Where are the Nern Root people? Yeah, my wrestling coach, I did get in fights a lot. I got in a fight like pretty much a couple times every year up until the point where, you know, oh, they're right here. I think they're, yeah, Sarathi. I got in a fight with people.
Curved sword.
Curved swords. I'm probably gonna go look for those too,
Gonna
just
mess them up.
to show people where they are, like where you can find them if you don't want to kill the Alakir warriors, but you still want those. I know some people would just be like, "Oh, it's easier to just kill them." I'm like, okay, fine. I mean, you could do that. I'm not gonna judge you based on how you do, but then again, you know, you are killing black men, so you know, that's not always a good look. Anyway, yeah, I used to get in fights a lot, and he introduced me to wrestling. So in my 11th grade, I stopped fighting, and I started wrestling. What the hell is... I'm not I don't really care.
We could always use help picking crops if you need a few extra coins. Crimson Nernroot.
Oh, Crimson Nernroot, blah, 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 blah.
Did you find this?
Where'd you find it? I found it in Blackreach.
Blackreach. Of course. It's with...
We had, oh, snap, there's a dragon. Stop talking to me, lady.
Find him.
Okay, that's good. Okay, that's great. Freaking dragon.
Right behind you too.
Alright. I'm glad I was looking at I'm glad I wasn't paying attention to her. See, sometimes not paying attention to people is a good thing.
Don't forget your sword. Dragon Slayer magic.
That doesn't have any charge in it, so it's not gonna do anything. Yeah, that he didn't have a chance. That dragon landed next to me, Lydia, and this Rift Guard. Guards are, like, they're not amazing. They're not, you know, but they are alright. They can take out some stuff. Yeah. Especially because they're, like, game-guided NPCs with that level of power, so it's like, gold. Brian's got a friend who always does that. He's like, go.
I have a lot to do, so make it quick, please. What is it you
Quite
wanted?
exhausted.
Ooh.
Do I still have it? Let me check to see if I still have it. Because I think the thing was to give it to her,
You took its very
or to
soul.
collect 20. I did take its very soul because I'm a badass.
It may be dead. It's real by the gods. I don't
It
know
may
what
be
to
dead
say.
now, but honest pay for honest work.
Oh, there's a lot of nerd around. Are you an alchemist?
I used...
Blah, 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 blah. Whatever. I thought this was the family that will give me the stuff for doing the thing.
So I just thought of a good one.
What?
If you were Aang, who would be your Zuko?
Isn't that a lot like asking me who my Sasuke is? An enemy that turned into my friend?
I guess that's the same.
It's similar. It's actually the opposite, because it's like friend turned into enemy, and then like...
Friend again.
Yeah.
This
And
one
then
is enemy turned
Enemy
into friend.
turned into friend. I don't know.
Well, I have a good one for the next one. I just opened with Zuko.
Let's go do this, seeing as how we're in the rift. Sorry. Gotta take this off.
So if you don't have anyone for Zuko, the next one would be, who's your Sokka?
What do you want me to say? You?
It doesn't matter to me. I'm just curious who you would say.
It's not you. My Sokka. Wait, what? You said you don't know who Sokka is?
Shame.
From Avatar. The Last Airbender.
Never mind.
Freaking, oh my god.
Never mind.
Why are you here? No, I'm kidding.
Why do you exist?
Why do you exist?
To destroy girls.
To destroy girls? That there's nothing but loneliness down that path, sir.
See, he say that, and then we
Nothing but loneliness
till
and
we
child
drop him in
support.
Britain.
Oh, yeah, get that British chick on you.
No thank you.
See?
Oh no, the game froze.
Oh no!
Oh no! What are we gonna do? End the video, I guess.
Well, we're at 30 minutes, so
Yeah. All right, guys. We'll see you later. I guess. I mean.
ta-da! All right.